Tifu by calling a girl fat. I, 35M, didn't actually use that word, but we all know it doesn't matter. I ended a 5-year relationship in January of this year. I started using dating apps in May and by July started seeing someone pretty regularly. In our first State of the Union talk we both agreed to a casual dynamic with open communication, even though neither of us were interested in seeing other people, and during this talk both admitted to not having used the apps since we first met. I thought things were going well until the last couple of weeks when we hadn't seen or spoken to each other much. We finally got on the phone last night, and apparently a few weeks ago I had delved too deep into my previous relationship during dinner conversation. That didn't sit well with her and she thought I still had feelings for my ex. I explained that I didn't, which is the truth, and that while I had agreed to the casual dynamic, I was actually genuinely falling for her and just didn't say anything thinking it would betray our agreement or scare her away. Well, her feelings about my perceived attachment to my ex had been marinating too long to come back from, and she wanted to break things off entirely, thinking I wasn't ready for the next step. After explaining my side, I was just being nice and showing concern for the well-being of a person I used to share a life with, but have absolutely no lingering attachment to. She did feel bad for not asking about it sooner, and it seemed like maybe if I just left it there she might think about it for a few days and want to talk more. I was pretty disappointed, and as the call was winding down and in the spirit of open communication suggested we say anything we wished we had said earlier. Looking back on it now I still cannot believe I said this, and there's zero justification for it, but I made a comment about her weight. She had just started going to the gym again and I said I had been looking forward to the transformation. She doesn't need to lose any weight, and when she brought it up weeks ago I said she already looked great and that I was already very physically attracted to her. I think that's why I said it. I maybe meant something along the lines of, "Your body is great and I'm attracted to it, and I would only be more attracted to it if..." My God, what an asshole I am. Naturally, she got very upset and ended the call, forcing back sobs. I texted her right after, apologizing profusely and sincerely. I'm horrified with my behavior and have never felt such shame and regret.